Welcome back. It is 9:28 now. June is the traditional start to the wedding season, and chances are, you've maybe been invited to at least one wedding.
Not me, just so you guys know. That means it's time to get a gift. But how much do you spend? And do you have to stick to the registry? Here to answer that question and more when it comes to wedding gift etiquette, we have Matthew Treadle from The Wedding Guys. As always, thanks for being here.
You're welcome. One of the best parts of going to a wedding is finding that perfect gift. So this is a great topic.
And it's a tough topic. So first of all, people do a registry. So you're like, okay, there's something on the registry. What if you have something else in mind? You know the couple. Maybe you think they like something else. So
my first advice is if you don't know the couple well, definitely stick to the registry because that's a safe gift. You know that's exactly what they want. If you're closer to the couple, a lot of times couples kind of make the mistake of not being broad enough in their selection process. I tend to overgift. So if I know somebody really well, I generally, if they haven't registered for something really special on their registry, and I know what they would want, I might opt for that. So, if you have a close friend and you know that they've been ogling over that Smeg toaster at Williams-Sonoma and they would never put it on their registry and not likely buy it for themselves, it's a great opportunity to do something special, even if it wasn't on their registry.
That's a good idea.
And it is nice that some couples are looking at, a wide spectrum of people, and their income levels as far as what they can afford.
And as a couple, when you're doing your registry, you really should do that because not everybody can, afford a lavish gift. And there's some people that would actually like to give you something a little bit more. So giving a variety really is helpful for your guests.
Okay. Let's talk about the length. How long do you have when you finally, when you get the invitation and then the list from them, how long do you have to actually get that gift to the couple?
So technically, etiquette says you have up to a year, so up to the first anniversary, but we recommend within the first 2 months of the wedding, typically. And it's okay to send the gift in advance. Actually, that was pretty traditional beforehand, so generally, kind of the window I say is a month prior to 2 months after the wedding.
Okay, so here's a question, the wedding party. So do groomsmen and bridesmaids, they still have to give the couple a gift? Because you're obviously usually pay a lot to be part of this wedding.
Yes, so really attendants should be giving a gift to the couple.
Right.
But take into account the fact that you're probably buying a dress or you're renting a tuxedo. You're investing in probably a stay if you're coming in from out of town. And so couples understand that you're making a large investment anyway into their wedding, so you don't have to necessarily go over the top, but it is nice to give them something.
I wouldn't expect it from one of my bridesmaids, but would someone else expect me to do? Everyone has a different taste, so that's
when you think about the attendants, they're also going to the showers and all the other ancillary things, the bachelorette party, bachelor parties, and so they are investing a lot kind of in the whole wedding. A lot of attendants are spending upwards of $2,000 to be in a wedding with all the different expenses.
It is very expensive. Okay, so let's move on to the couple who's getting married. And what are some ideas that they can exchange? Like, we'll start first with the bride, because and not everybody maybe does this either, but a lot of couples do that. They give a gift to each other.
Exactly. So a great gift for the bride is usually something personal, jewelry. Earrings, necklace are really great options. For the groom, thinking kind of that same thing, something that's timeless. Cufflinks are really great. A really nice watch is a really popular item. Something that they can wear on a regular basis is really nice too, because it's just a remembrance of the day.
That's true. What about, do they have to continue to gift to the bridal party? For my wedding, we bought the bridesmaids' dresses. And so there wasn't a separate gift.
Sure, which is a super nice, generous thing. Generally, I say, I think a lot of times couples will do things like buying the jewelry for the wedding day for the bridesmaids.
And that, then it's matching.
And that to me doesn't necessarily feel like a gift. It's a really nice thing to do. So generally I say do something personal to your attendants. And it doesn't all have to be the same. So think about, maybe what's their favorite restaurant and do just even a small gift card, just a token to say thank you. That is a true gift versus something that is specifically for your wedding.
Okay, and then you can't forget, of course, the flower girl and the ring bearer. What kind of little gifts do you think that would be appropriate?
It's really fun to do like little ring bearer or flower girl tumblers because they can be personalized, which is really fun. Anything that's personalized for them is really great. Just even little bags for them to carry around. little satchel or
Yeah,
backpack.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
And we
anything with
just-
their name on it is super fun, or ring bearer or flower girl.
People
is
love
cute.
monogram
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, I know the wedding, we generally say, is a lot about the bride. So, in fact, we just skipped over talking about gifts for the groomsmen, the groom. Sorry, so let's back it up.
So for the groom, like I mentioned, cufflinks and a watch is a great gift from the bride
Okay.
to the groom. For the groomsmen, we have some pictures. I don't know if we were.
Yeah, I
able to
might have
show them
jumped
that.
ahead now, too.
Yeah.
There were some really great things that we just came across. There was a baseball bat tumbler, which was really cool.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I love this idea. Personalized, anything that's personalized. Again, thinking something special, maybe monogram cufflinks, something
Yeah.
that maybe that they wouldn't traditionally buy, but is kind of a really great kind of keepsake.
And can use again,
Yeah.
too. And yeah, not just for this day.
All right, so as far as getting back to maybe trends, I know we often ask you that
Yeah.
when it comes to weddings coming up. Is there anything like for this summer, and now that we're still obviously in COVID, that has changed weddings, or as far as the protocol? What would you say? I mean, are people like, for instance, can you give? I mean, the dreaded mask, but
People are, some people are still opting to do that. If they have people that are immunocompromised that are coming to the wedding, they're still encouraging guests to just be safe. And just with the uptick, just in the COVID cases recently, again, it hasn't been as serious, fortunately. But yeah, just taking those precautions. As far as trends, it's really interesting. We're seeing this swing back to traditional, and I think we had been in that trajectory of everything had gotten really casual. And I think you were just mentioning you were going to a black tie wedding.
a black tie wedding.
Yeah.
And I asked Matthew straight out, can I wear a red dress? Because I
Yeah.
have one that I want to wear. He's like, yeah, you can get
Yeah.
away with pretty much anything. these days.
That's the great thing about weddings now is really a lot of the rules have relaxed, and there really aren't the wedding police like there used to be.
Yeah,
Thank God for
exactly.
that.
So
All
if you look good at the wedding, that's what's important, right?
All right.
For sure.
Matthew, always good to have you here.
Thanks
Great
for having me.
advice from the wedding guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, for more wedding tips and inspiration, you can visit weddingguys.com.